Most people think AI is complicated. But the truth is, you can start using AI in the next 10 minutes, even if you have zero experience. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to start using AI step by step, how to actually use it in real life, and how to avoid the mistakes that keep most beginners stuck. The first thing to understand is simple. AI is not magic. AI is a tool that follows instructions. Think of it like a highly skilled assistant that never gets tired. It can write, explain, organize, plan, and help you think. But it only performs as well as the instructions you give it. If you give it weak instructions, you get weak results. If you give it clear instructions, you get powerful results. This is where most beginners go wrong. They open tools like ChatGPT, type one short sentence, and expect something advanced. But AI works best when you guide it with clarity, detail, and purpose. Once you understand that, everything starts to change. The first step is choosing the right tool. You don't need multiple platforms. You don't need to download a bunch of apps. You only need one tool to get started properly. That tool is ChatGPT. ChatGPT can help you write, learn faster, organize your life, generate ideas, and even help you make money. It's one of the easiest and most powerful entry points into AI. Trying to learn multiple tools at once will slow you down. Focusing on one tool builds real skill. Once you understand how to use one AI tool effectively, learning others becomes much easier. The next step is learning how to communicate with AI the right way. This is called prompting. Most beginners type something like, "Tell me about business." That's too broad. AI doesn't know exactly what you want. So it gives you a general answer. Instead, you want to be specific. You want to give AI direction. For example, act as a business coach. Explain how a beginner can start an online business with a small budget, and break it down step by step. Now the answer becomes structured, clear, and useful. Notice what changed. You gave AI a role. You gave it a goal. You gave it context. That's how you unlock better results. Here's another example. Instead of saying, "Help me with productivity," you could say, "Act as a productivity expert. Create a daily schedule that helps me stay focused, avoid distractions, and get more done in less time." Now the response becomes actionable. This is the difference between using AI casually and using it effectively. Now it's time to start using AI for real tasks. Not just testing it. Not just asking random questions. Using it in ways that actually improve your life. Start simple. Use AI to organize your day. Ask it to build a schedule based on your goals. Use it to learn faster. Ask it to break down complex topics into simple explanations. Use it to generate ideas. Whether it's business ideas, content ideas, or ways to make money. You can even ask AI to help you improve things you've already created. For example, you can paste in something you wrote and ask, "Make this clearer, more professional, and easier to understand." Now AI becomes a tool you use daily. Not something you occasionally test. Here's something most people don't realize. AI doesn't reward intelligence. It rewards clarity. You don't need to be highly skilled. You don't need to understand complex technology. You just need to be clear about what you want. That's why beginners who learn how to communicate clearly can outperform people who have been using AI longer but still use it poorly. Clarity is the advantage. The next step is building a simple workflow. Instead of using AI randomly, you want to use it in a repeatable way. A simple workflow could look like this. First, ask AI for ideas. Second, choose the best idea and refine it. Third, ask AI to expand on that idea. Fourth, edit and finalize the result. This process can be used for almost anything. writing content, planning a project, creating business ideas, learning new skills. Once you follow a system like this, AI becomes more powerful and more consistent. Now let's take it a step further. You can start stacking tasks together. This is where AI becomes extremely powerful. For example, you can ask AI for video ideas. Then take one of those ideas and turn it into a script. Then take that script and turn it into content. Now you've created something from nothing. You can do the same with business ideas. Start with an idea. Turn it into a plan. Then break that plan into steps. Then refine those steps. This is how people are using AI to save time and increase output. Another powerful way to use AI is for problem solving. Instead of trying to figure everything out on your own, you can use AI as a thinking partner. If you're stuck, explain your situation clearly. Then ask AI to give you solutions. For example, here's my situation. I want to start making money online, but I don't have experience. Give me realistic options I can start with. Now you're getting direction. You're getting ideas you can act on. AI becomes a tool for thinking better, not just doing tasks. You can also use AI to improve your skills faster. Instead of spending hours searching for answers, you can ask direct questions. You can even ask AI to quiz you, test you, or help you practice. For example, teach me the basics of marketing and then quiz me so I can learn faster. Now learning becomes interactive. And much faster. At this point, you're no longer just using AI. You're using it with purpose. You're using it to improve how you think, how you work, and how you create. That's where the real value is. To recap everything, AI is a tool that follows instructions. Start with one tool like ChatGPT. Learn how to give clear and specific instructions. Use it for real tasks that improve your daily life. Build simple workflows so you can use it consistently. Stack tasks together to increase your output. And use AI to think better, not just work faster. Once you follow these steps, you're no longer a beginner. You're someone who actually knows how to use AI the right way. And that puts you ahead of most people.